I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Scott, if this video is pre-recorded and it's not live, then why do you need a starting soon graphic? Why are you acting like you're getting ready to go live? And to that I say, look, we just want to give you the feeling like this is live. Yes, I'm somewhere else in the world right now. I'm actually perhaps getting on a plane with Varuo to go on a little adventure as we speak. But that doesn't mean we can't still feel like this is a live stream. And with that, I am Scott, your community manager for another Eden, Cat Beyond Time and Space. Just a reminder, as we say at the beginning of every live stream, we would greatly appreciate it if you would not post any spoilers. We do understand that this time our colleagues for the Japan version of the game have started an hour earlier than we have here. And some of you, if you are watching that, may already know what is about to come. To those of you, I please ask not to spoil it for everybody here in chat. Doing so would just please keep the conversation relevant to here. We'll do our best to keep things relevant here, and as we move along, we will actually get closer, I believe, to those on the Japan side. So we appreciate your cooperation greatly. We want to give this a live feeling, so we're not going to, show edits. You won't see, if I'm making mistakes, you're just going to see those mistakes without us covering them over. Anyway, today I'm actually joined by a second guest who is going to help us, who usually is a little quiet during these live streams, but today he's here. The one and only Varuo. Varuo, say hi. Varuo, wake up. Varuo. There he is. Everybody give Varuo a round of applause. Now, without further ado, let us start the festivities. This is, as the slide here indicates, the Another Eden Winter Festival 2024, on which we will revealing next Symphony. And once again, by the way, in the spirit of making this feel like a normal live stream, how are you all today in the chat? Melody, nice to see you. Pexe, I see you there. No waifu, no laifu. Thanks for coming. I see you. I may not actually be here right now, but I see you. Before we get into this, let us quickly go over a campaign that's going on right now. The pre-live stream campaign for the Another Eden Winter Festival 2024 is on. Everyone will get Chronostones depending on the number of reactions to the campaign post on the both global and Japan side. So if you haven't engaged with the post, it's up right now on our social media. Please go check those out. Go engage with them, and we'll see what we end up with at the end of this. Now, what do you all think in chat the new Symphony is? Can we get any guesses here? Oh, that's a good guess. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that one. Well, no better time to reveal than now. Varuo, drum roll, please. A drum. Varuo. Varuo. Drum roll. Just a basic drum roll. Basic drum roll, please.
Kuken島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村、そこで暮らすなんてことない私のもう一つの冒険が始まろうとしていた。 あの夏の向こう側で。
お前さんたちにはいつも驚かされるな。
一緒に見に行けたらいいね。青い空ないなら作ればいい。私の錬金術で。遥かなる霊地と秘密の古城。
All right. What do we think, everyone? What do you all think in the chat? I gotta agree. Varuo. I gotta be consistent with my directions here. Varuo. Maybe I look strongly over this way. What do you think? I think Varuo is just as excited as we are. That's right. A new symphony is coming, and that symphony is Another Eden, the Cat Beyond Time and Space, together with Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the Secret Hideout. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Atelier Ryza? Well, allow me to tell you. What is the Atelier series? A well-known series of JRPG focused around alchemy, beginning in 1997 with the release of Atelier Marie, the Alchemist of Salbert. Known for its synthesis system that allows items to be combined into new forms, the game also features charming characters and fantastical stories. Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the Secret Hideout, released in 2019, was the first of 3 Secret series games, which have sold over 2 million copies and brought the series to over 7.5 million units sold worldwide. 2023 also saw the release of the smartphone game, Atelier Resleriana, Forgotten Alchemy, and the Polar Knight Liberator. The newest entry in the series, Atelier Yumia, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Land, is planned for a global release on March 21, 2025, so please look forward to that. Moving right along, what is Atelier Ryza? Even though everyone has them, the memories we create with our friends are special to each and every one of us. The story of Atelier Ryza is about a girl and her friends on the verge of adulthood, discovering what is most important to them. The concept of Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the Secret Hideout is true to life youths that develop together, even if just a little bit. This first title in the Secret series follows an ordinary girl, Ryza, and her good friend as they have a summer adventure through an encounter with alchemy. How you all feeling in the chat? Varuo, how are you feeling over there? Well, we have some comments today, some messages from people on the Right Flyer Studios team, which I'd be happy to share with you right now. Please, first let's listen to this video letter from the Atelier series producer-director. Enjoy.
皆さんこんにちは。アトリエシリーズプロデューサーの細井です。今回はアトリエ秘密シリーズ第1作のライザのアトリエ常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家よりライザ、クラウディア、レント、タオ、アンペル、リラの6名がアルドたちの世界へやってきました。そして彼らと共に時空を超える冒険を繰り広げます。消えたクラウディアを探してアナザーエデンの世界を探索するアルドとライザたち。突如現れた霧の古城を探索し、錬金術で謎を解明する彼らの新たな出会いと冒険をぜひ体感してみてください。
ディレクターの阿比子真一です。大ボリュームのシナリオはもちろん、新天地で作られたアトリエでの採取や調合もお楽しみいただけます。アトリエシリーズには欠かせない樽もご用意いただきました。コラボシナリオだけでなく、長く楽しんでいただけるコンテンツが盛りだくさんです。皆様ぜひアナザーエデンとライザのアトリエコラボをお楽しみください。
Thank you very much for that message, Hosoi-san and Abito-san. We have another video letter for you. This one from Global Version producer Koike-san and Global Version dev member Baki-san, also known as the very same Baki who skirts my karaoke invitation sometimes, but also brings you those very valuable Baki's battle tips segments every day. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone!
グローバルワンプロデューサーの小池です。
グローバルバン開発メンバーのバッキーです。いやー、とうとうこの日やってきましたね。
はい、そうですね。本日は競争の放送ということで、ライザのアトリエとのコラボを発表させていただきました。
楽しみですね。これライザがですね、アルドたちとどのようにこう絡んでくるのか、はい、今から楽しみで、やっぱり夜しか眠れません。
はい、夜大体普通寝るんですけれどもはい、ということで、さておきなんですが、今回の競争のお祝いのメッセージとしましてですね、グローバル版の皆さんへお伝えしたく、ビデオメッセージのお時間をいただきました。
はい、なんか競争だけではなく、重大な発表もあると。
はい、そうですね。競争の詳細もそうなんですけれども、競争以外のアップデート、そしてですね、新キャラの情報に加えまして重要な情報がございますので、ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。
はい、ご期待ですね。
はい、今回ライザーたちがですね、アナザーエデンの世界にやってきます。
はい、これっていうことはやっぱりこの錬金術とかがね、出てくるんですかね。
はい、錬金術を使って謎を解明していくっていう話になるんですけれども。
なるほど。うちにも錬金術に関するお話がありましたよね。
はい、外資第2弾のお話があったんですけれども、今回アルマは直接は関係ないんですけれども、そっちのお話もぜひ面白いので、まだ遊んでないよという方はぜひ遊んでみてください。
そうですね。今回のコラボではライザーはもちろんだと思いますが、どんなキャラがアルトたちの世界にやってくるんでしょうか。
はい、そちらはですね、この後詳細がありますので、詳しくは言いませんけれども、ライザーをはじめとする全6キャラが登場します。
いつも通り豪華ですね。
はい、いつも通りのやりごたえのある競争になっているので、ぜひお楽しみにしてください。
はい、これPV も見ましたけど、もう本当早くやりたい。
まずはですね、ちょっと放送で期待感をちょっとここで持ってもらって、でアップデート後に楽しんでいただけたらと思います。
そうですね。で競争の次はですね、グローバル版の周年と、グローバル版はこの時期もう楽しみがいっぱいなんですよね。
はい、クリスマスも来て、お正月も来るし、そんなところですね。
はい、いいことしかないです。なので引き続き、全世界でアナザーエデンを盛り上げていきましょう。
はい、そうですね。全力で盛り上げていきますので、今後ともよろしくお願いします。はい、それではですね、引き続き放送をお楽しみください。それではまた、放送かビデオレターでお会いしましょう。
バイバイ。
Thank you for that letter, Koike-san and Baki-san. To keep it actually rolling along, we've got even more messages from dev team members that I'd like to share with you. Everybody's very excited about this series, so they're excited to share their thoughts and feelings about it with you. This next video letter comes to us from Japan version producer Hirasawa-san, as well as a player of the global version, but main story director Takeshima-san, and game designer and content planner Sanagawa. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone! 日本版プロデューサーの平沢です。グローバル版プレイされている皆さんにはお二人が久々かもしれないですね。ということで、久しぶりになる2人から自己紹介お願いしてもよろしいですか。
はい、そうですね、第3部後編の時以来でしょうかお久しぶりです、アナザーエデンディレクターの竹島です。
はい、はじめまして、真川悟と申します。アナザーエデンではコンテンツの企画やゲームデザインを担当しているほか、メインストーリーを含むいろいろなクエストのスクリプト、いわゆるプログラムのコード的なものを実装して監修したりしています。
ありがとうございます。さて、今回ライザのアトリエ常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家とコラボさせていただくことになったんですけれども、アトリエシリーズはですね、日本でも有名な RPG のシリーズということで、以前からですねぜひコラボさせていただきたいなと我々も思っていたんですが、今回ですね、ライザのアトリエの、記念すべき周年というところもあり、この機会をいただいて非常に光栄に思っております。でそして今回ですね、競争遥かなる英知と秘密の古城は竹島さんと真川さんが企画やゲームデザインの方を担当していただいておりますので、ぜひ見どころの方を紹介してもらえればと思います。じゃあよろしくお願いします。
はい、まずは今回のコラボの内容なんですけれども、ストーリーとしてライザのアトリエではひと夏の冒険という短い期間の中で描かれる仲間たちの成長と、冒険がとても印象的なんですけれども、それを感じていただける内容になっていると思います。またアナザーエデンとライザのアトリエのそれぞれの世界観があるからこその展開が含まれていまして、双方のファンの方に楽しんでもらえるものになりました。
はい、そしてあの点のコラボといえば原作になった作品のシステムを、再現するっていうのも一つの見どころになってます。で今回もいくつかご用意させていただいていて、詳細はこの後の放送でご紹介するんですけれども、真中さんの方から簡単にこちらのご説明お願いできますか。
はい、アトリエシリーズといえば材料を掛け合わせてアイテムを作り出す調合がメインで、イメージされるところかなと思いますが、ライザこと秘密シリーズで進化した調合をあの点で再現させていただきました。もちろん調合で作ったアイテムを戦闘とかで使うといったシステムもご用意しております。その他ライザたちのコラボキャラたちだけが使うことができる戦闘システムなども複数用意していますので、コラボならではの特別な冒険をぜひ楽しんでいただけると幸いです。
そうですね、ライザが連技術で行う調合が結構ストーリーに潜んでいる謎の解決だったりとか、あと探索バトルみたいなところでさまざまなものに大きく関わっています。なのでライザのシステム再現っていう点はもちろんあるんですけれども、この調合というのを中心に一つの RPG としてこだわって作りました。
はい、毎度のことながら今回のコラボもアナデンとライザのアトリエ双方のプレイヤーの方が楽しめる内容となっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
はい、今回も気合の入ったコラボになってますので、ぜひ皆さんに楽しんでいただければと思います。それでは最後にお二人から一言ずつよろしくお願いします。
はい、アナザーエデンの世界でライザのアトリエの可愛らしい世界観を堪能できる今回のコラボ、早く皆様にお届けしたいです。
はい、リリース時期はですねひと夏ではないんですけれども、今回このアルドやライザたちの時空を超えた温かな大冒険をお楽しみください。
はい、それでは引き続き放送をお楽しみください。じゃあせーの、バイバイ。
All right, well, thank you very much, Hirasawa-san, Takeshima-san, and Sanagawa-san. Once again, a lot of people are coming to weigh in on this collaboration, and I'm particularly excited about this video letter. It's not very often that we get an opportunity to hear from members of our art team, some of the more creative sorts. This letter comes from Another Eden lead artist, Kawamura-san.
Hello everyone. Another Eden リードアーティストの川村です。グローバル版の皆様は初めましてですよね。よろしくお願いします。普段私はAnother Edenでアートチームのマネジメントや背景チームのマネジメントを担当しております。自分自身は丸々一つのフィールドを描くことはあまりないのですが、チーム全体の制作を滞りなく進めるために、大きなところから小さなところまでアイデア出しやラフスケッチの制作などを行いながらマネジメントを行っています。皆さんが冒険した場所の中にも私が考えたデザインが入っているかもしれません。例えばメインストーリー3部前編のネジ式の村の建物のデザインだったり、3部後編の巨樹の湖は大元のデザインを自分が担当しておりますし、3部後編の UI 用アイコン一部は最終調整を自分が担当していたりします。はい、今回はライザのアトリエとの競争ということで、皆様いかがでしょうか。 アートチームもより一層力を入れてデザインを作成してまいりました。お話やギミック、新機能はもちろんですが、私たちアートチームが丹精込めてデザインしたフィールドにも注目していただけたらと思います。特に注目してほしいのは、まずはキャラクターたちです。キャラの魅力を伝えるために表情差分を多数描いていますし、スチル絵も何枚か描き下ろしをしています。今回の競争用にオリジナルキャラの制作もしています。またモーションやエフェクトも細部まで原作再現にこだわってますし、背景も錬金釜のある部屋や大量の書物がある文献室など、今回の競争らしさを表現できるように頑張っております。最後に UI デザインですが、こちらもアナデンのトンマナに沿いつつも、今回の競争らしさと遊びやすさを両立できるように制作しています。ライザ一行とアルドと共に進み始めた時間の先にある何かをその目で確かめてみてください。私もこれからライザたちと冒険するのが楽しみです。これからも世界中のプレイヤーの皆様に喜んでもらえるようなデザインを描いていきますので、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。まだまだ生放送は続きますので、最後までぜひご覧ください。それではまたお会いしましょう。バイバーイ。
Thank you very much for that message, Kawamura-san. I hope as well that you out there in the Another Eden players can take some time to appreciate the level of detail that's going into making these animations as authentic and as true to the source as they possibly can. And now, what everybody has been waiting for. Let's dig into the Symphony content. And as we do, I want to revisit this key visual art once again. This is the key visual for the crossover here. What do you all think? And here once again, I'm going to engage live with the chat and say, hey, I couldn't agree with you more there, James. This is we saw this a little bit earlier. In fact, I can go back and show you magic of editing. This one, of course, has the logo on it and is a little bit zoomed in. So let's zoom out once again. It looks so peaceful. It doesn't look like any conflict could possibly be on the horizon. Well, let's get into that. But right now, we have a comment from key visual designer Shin-Uche on the key visual art. I started playing the Atelier series from the first release, Atelier Marie, and Atelier Lily was probably the game that I played the most in college. Each of the popular Atelier Ryza games have package art that capture a sense of summer youthfulness and the excitement of a new adventure. I've always wanted to draw art just like that. But you got your chance. I hope you all enjoy traveling with Aldo and Ryza on a brand new adventure. Hey Varuo. Varuo, what do you think of the art? You have such a way with words. Let's talk about the story now, shall we? On the story, we have a comment from just the Another Eden team here in general. Since we have the honor of working with the charming characters from Atelier Ryza and of hosting them in the extensive world of Another Eden, we focused on bringing the best parts and the essential qualities of both series to the fore in this crossover. We hope you'll enjoy seeing what positive effects this meeting between Aldo and Ryza and her friends brings for the world and the characters of Another Eden. And we do have we do have a story summary here that I'd like to read you. Now, normally I would read this in a movie trailer voice, or I would read this in, as with the last case, the romantic comedy trailer voice. I'm not going to do the crossover, the disservice of sullying its good reputation with my silliness. So I'm just going to read this to you straight. Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle. Here's the story. One day, Ryza and her friends are drawn into a mysterious hole in space. On the other side, they find a strange castle shrouded in mist. At the same time, Aldo accepts a request to investigate a dangerous spreading mist. Within the fog, he finds a dilapidated castle. Two worlds overlap, and events long suspended fall into motion again. What awaits these brave travelers at the end of their newest adventure? All right, now let's move on to character introductions. As we do, just from the chat here, a quick show of hands. How many of you are familiar with the Atelier series? Some of you are, yes. Yes, I'm watching this live, yes. And of those who are familiar with the series, how many of you would you identify yourselves as Atelier fans? Okay. Well, just as a bit of a primer for fans, you probably are already familiar with these characters. But for anybody who doesn't know, I'd like to go through some of the characters that you will be able to see in this crossover and tell you a little bit about them. We begin with our first crossover character, an ordinary girl yet not so ordinary alchemist, Ryzelyn Stout, otherwise known as Ryza, voiced by Yuri Noguchi and illustrated by our very own Takehito Exa. A little bit about Ryzelyn here, a young alchemist from Kirkin Island. Once an ordinary farmer's daughter, her meeting with Impel put her on the path to greatness. More on him later. Energetic and with a strong sense of justice, she's always looking for adventure with her friends Lent, Teo, and Claudia. More on them later. What was that? I'm sorry, Varuo, did you have something to say here? No? Okay, well, let's move on then. To Claudia, the aforementioned Claudia, voiced by Hitomi Owada. This Claudia is illustrated by Shinichi, a young woman who came to Kirkin Island with her merchant father. Her traveling lifestyle meant few chances to make friends, but she soon grew close with Ryza, and they went on various adventures. Quiet and reserved, she could be bold when needed. She treasures her flute, but is often too shy to play it in front of others. And next, we have Impel Volmer, illustrated by Yamazaki, voiced by Hirofumi Nojima, a wandering alchemist visiting Kirkin Island to investigate a certain ruin. Currently, Ryza's alchemy teacher and Tao's teacher of ancient studies. Despite his youthful looks, he gives off a timeless air. Though he sometimes disagrees with his bodyguard Leela, they get along swimmingly. And we have a comment here from Takehito Exa, the illustrator for Ryza, who says, "I was certainly nervous to be drawing a national idol, and a character I love a lot myself. I conferred with Hirasawa-san, Momoto-san, as well as Kei from the art team, to think of how Ryza would look in another Eden's world. I hope you look forward to adventuring with her." For your information, all three of these characters that I have just introduced to you will become your allies simply by progressing through the Symphony's storyline, and all three can perform Stellar Awakening in the content unlocked after clearing the Symphony. Thoughts, chat? What do you think? Moving right along to some more characters that you will meet in this symphony. Rise's friends will appear with voice acting. We have Lent, voiced by Takuma Terashima, Tao, voiced by Yui Kondo, and Lila, voiced by Haruka Tsurui. Any favorites? Who are some of your favorite characters here in the chat of some of these characters that I've introduced? Varuo, how about you? Oh, could be quite a contentious choice. Also appearing are some original characters exclusive to this symphony, including Ludovica, voiced by Akari Yura, a young girl left closed up in the castle, unaware of the truth of the outside world. Bright and honest, she worries for Karna, who has yet to return. And the just mentioned Karna, voiced by Kurumi Orihara, Ludovica's attendant and her closest friend, intelligent and brave, and a deeply kind person. She and Ludovica have lived together in the castle for some time, but one day she suddenly disappeared, has yet to return. Some highlights of this scenario, as mentioned before, there is going to be some voiceovers here. The story is partially voiced, and series mainstay Beryl is also included. Not only the symphony characters, but even Aldo. And just to give you a little bit of a taste of that, allow me to present you with another video as a little bit of tease. Enjoy.
Eh? 人がいたのか?
あれ、魔物じゃない。
待ってくれ。勝手に入ってごめん。争うつもりはないんだ。
ごめんなさい。ってあれ?
What do y'all think of that? Now let's get into some of the systems that you will be able to have fun playing with in this symphony. First, obviously, because we are collaborating with the Atelier series, we need to implement a synthesis system. And the way that it'll work in Another Eden, using a recipe as a base, you can combine materials together to make various items. Synthesized items can be useful in exploration, gathering, and in battle. When you learn a new recipe, be sure to give it a look. See, here you have a reaper's scythe with the effect of cutting grass. Because, otherwise you couldn't cut grass without the scythe of a reaper. Some reaper blades on the synthesis flow. When you select a recipe for synthesis, you'll see frames called material loops that can accept materials. Each material loop has a type, and you can accept materials from that type. Each material loop also provides its own effect. Input materials that fulfill the requested conditions. Those additional effects will apply to the items you're synthesizing when it's finished. So you can see a picture up here of how that's going to look. Gathering. You can gather synthesis materials with gathering tools in the field. Make gathering tools via synthesis. Differing tools allow access to different material nodes and different types of materials. When you get a new gathering tool recipe, try to make it right away. And I think we also have a couple more videos to show you here. The first one will give you a little bit of a look of the alchemy. So, go ahead.
やっぱり虫は苦手だな。
何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいかな。これでいいかな。
Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the battles. Before we do that, we do have another video to give you a taste of how the battle flow. Enjoy.
「全力を出すまでもないな」行くぞ。
敵を貫け。これならどう？
行くぞ。
行くよ。
ちょっと失礼。行くぞ。
今日の天気は雨のち隕石。なんかいろいろ降ってこーい。この調子で。
Now that you've seen just a taste of the battle flow, let's learn a little bit more about the battle system, starting with core items. What are core items? I'll tell you. That's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this not so live stream. What? Why are you asking? Why you gotta be challenging it? I'm sorry. That's on me. Battle system core items. When Ryza, Claudia, and Impel equip core items, they can access the skill related to that item. This will also change the character's first normal attack slot in that battle. Core items can be obtained by collecting materials in the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle areas, and synthesizing them. So just keep that in mind that this is kind of limited to this Symphony. See here that Ryza has synthesized another bombs. Not just any old bomb, another bomb. And then below that is another bomb. Order skills. Ryza, Claudia, and Impel will perform orders at the start of battle. If you fulfill the orders that appear within the turn, an order skill will activate. When an order skill activates, your tactics level will increase. Play tactically to activate as many order skills as you can. You can see a little bit of how that looks up here. By raising your tactics level, Symphony character skill effects are boosted. Finally, Fatal Drive. These are powerful skills only Ryza, Claudia, and Impel can use. Raise your tactics level to more than 50 with skills or order skills, and certain skills will change into Fatal Drive. Fatal Drives can turn the tide of an entire battle. Thoughts from the chat? Discuss amongst yourselves. Varuo, what do you think of the battle system, synthesis system? You know, I haven't thought about it that way. That will be interesting to try out. Let's talk about the new areas that we'll see in this symphony. First, we mentioned it in the summary, the story synopsis, the Lonely Castle. With a very well-stocked library. In addition to that, we have this mystery location. I wonder what this is called. Cool looking aurora up there in the sky. Moving right along to what I think is one of the more popular segments, I think, especially when we do a crossover, but of almost any new update for any new content that we release for Another Eden, is the music. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to, rather than awkwardly bob my head along while demonstrating some of this music to you, what I'm going to do in just a second is fade out of existence. I will go ethereal, maybe warp to another area in time and space, and just allow the music to flow over. We're going to play a couple of songs here. We'll play them back to back. Please feel free to discuss what you think about the music in chat. The only thing that I'm going to do first to set all of these up is to say that they were all composed by members of the Right Flyer Studio sound team. We'll begin with the first track, Other Lake. Oh. I hope you enjoyed those tracks as much as I did to just go through everything we just listened to. The first track was titled Another Great Adventure, composed by Takeshi Yamagami of the Right Flyer Studio Sound team. The second track that you listened to was Inverted Castle, again composed by Takeshi Yamagami of the Right Flyer Studio Sound team. Third track, entitled White Wind. It's again composed by Right Flyer Sound team member Takeshi Yamagami. And then finally there was the boss battle theme, Ambivalent, or I don't know how to pronounce a square. I'm gonna go with Ambivalent, composed by Connie Noe of what else than the Right Flyer Studio Sound. Right, so now we've introduced you to some of the story. We've introduced you to some of the characters, a bit of the area of the world, some of the systems, the battle mechanics, the synthesis mechanics, and the music. Now that we're more familiar with what this symphony is going to look like, let's take one more look again at the trailer we showed you at the top of this video. Please enjoy once again Symphony trailer.
空間島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村、そこで暮らすなんてことない私のもう一つの冒険が始まろうとしていた。あの夏の向こう側で。
お前さんたちにはいつも驚かされるな。
一緒に見に行けたらいいね。青い空ないなら作ればいい。私の錬金術で。遥かなる霊地と秘密の古城。
Hits just a little bit different the second time around, now that we know what to expect, but I hope you're all looking forward to it as much as I am. Let's summarize what we've learned so far about the symphony, shall we? Atelier Ryza crossover summary. Ryza and her friends appear in the symphony Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle. Ryza, Claudia, and Impel will become your allies by progressing through the storyline. In addition to the series' familiar Lent, Hao, and Lila, Symphony original characters, pictured here, will also appear partially voiced. And there will be a unique system. The Symphony features a unique system, synthesis, and battle scenes. How can we play this? Well, the requirement to start the Symphony is to clear main story chapter 13. I think probably most of you, unless some of you are here for the first time as Atelier fans, wondering what this collaboration, this other title that they're collaborating with. Most of you here have probably cleared chapter 13. In case you haven't, that is the requirement to begin this symphony. The prologue, however, can be played after clearing main story chapter 2. So pretty early on in the game, you can at least play the prologue. And I think this will come as welcome news. There is no expiration date. for this event. What do you think of that, Varuo? All right. Now we've come to the part of the not so live stream where I ask you, our viewers, to tell me whenever we do live streams like this, whenever we roll out new content, or we announce a new story, what is the question that comes to mind? No, not that one. No waifu, not that one. What is the question that you want to know about this symphony? That's right. It is when. When will the symphony drop? When is the release date? Well, once again, we have to. I have to go to my partner here, Varuo. Another drum roll, please. Come on, we've been down this. Varuo. Drum roll. You can do it. Drum roll, please. Another Eden, the Cat Beyond Time and Space, and Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and The Secret Hideout. The Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and The Secret Castle releases December 5th, and according to my watch that I never seem to understand doesn't actually exist, that's just a few days from now. That's just a couple of days from now, December 5th, UTC, of course. What do you think? Get excited. Now, obviously, you knew that we weren't going to come at you with a big event, a huge symphony crossover like this, and not hit you with some tasty campaigns. So here, let's dive in to some of the details of this campaign. Okay, first, this is one of my favorites because it requires almost no effort. Really, all you gotta do is start the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle, and get 1,000 Chronostones. That right there, just by itself, is enough for a 10-banner pull. How about it? How about it, gang? How about it, Varuo? Duration for this will be from the 3.10.0. That's a nice. After the 3.10.0 update through January 31st, 2025, at 2:59 p.m. UTC. Man, I am not ready for it to be 2025. Check the in-game notice for more details. Any of you all ready for it to be? Am I the only one here that just has a crippling fear of aging? Anybody else? Anybody else terrified of the fact that it's already 2025? Wasn't it 2022 like yesterday? Oh, the good old days. In addition, we have a Symphony release celebration that will be going on. You can get up to 1,000 Chronostones just for logging in every day during the duration of the campaign. Because we're receiving more visits from the special cat with the red outfit. 50 Chronostones you will get each day for logging in, up to 1,000 Chronostones in total. Duration of this, December 4th, that's tomorrow, UTC at 3 p.m. UTC through December 24th to 2:59 p.m. UTC. So be sure to log in every day during the get yourself 1,000 Chronostones. That is another 10 banner pull. 10 pull encounter. And now for a third 10 pull encounter. This one for our new players. Obviously, whenever we come out with these new symphonies, we often receive an influx of new players, fans of the series that we're collaborating with. We want to make sure that they are welcome. We want to make sure that they get a head start and are able to play the story of the characters that they're coming to us for. And so to help anybody who's new, to help any maybe friends or acquaintances of you all who may be coming into another Eden for the first time, now's a good time to join. You can receive 1,000 Chronostones for joining. This applies to all players who begin after December 2nd at 3 p.m. UTC. Just be sure you need to log in anytime between December 4th at 3 p.m. UTC and January 31st, 2025, 2:59 p.m. TC. In addition to all of these incredible in-game campaigns that you could take advantage of, we also have a social media campaign that you could take advantage of on our social media platforms. We're active on Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter. Let me show you what you can do here. To celebrate the crossover, we are conducting a giveaway on our social media. We are holding this giveaway campaign once again on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Facebook. In order to participate, all you need to do is follow our account and repost the campaign post on Twitter or on Facebook. Follow our account and comment on the campaign post with hashtag Another Eden Ryza to apply. 5 lucky winners will win an acrylic standee. Take a look at that. I think you could see the acrylic standee over there. Note that winners will receive one of 3 different acrylic standees, and you cannot choose the character. Please be aware. So, if you win, hopefully you get the one you want, but they're all pretty cool. Atelier Ryza Crossover Celebration Campaign Summary. Let's go over it all, because there's a lot here. First, we can get 1,000 Chronostones just by starting the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle. All you gotta do is start it. Just start it. All you gotta do. Duration of this is after the version 3.10.0 update through January 31st, 2025 at 2:59 p.m. UTC. In addition, today's item will be increased to 50 Chronostones for a limited duration. If my math checks out, I believe that's 20 days between December 4 and December 24. 20 times 50 is in fact 1,000 Chronostones. So be sure to log in every single day from December 4th through December 24th to get those Chronostones. Next, if you are new to Another Eden and you started after December 2nd, start a new game and get 1,000 Chronostones. The duration of this is between December 4th, 2024, 3 p.m. through January 31st, 2025. So once again, if you are new to Another Eden, now is a great time to get in on it. Anybody who had started after December 2nd, which was yesterday, I mean, not my yesterday, this is my future, but by the time you're seeing this, it will be your yesterday. Look, for a community manager whose game is all about time travel, I should be better at this. But anyway, it will be your yesterday, I believe, for those who are new to the game to be able to take advantage of this new player 1,000 Chronostone campaign. You will have to log in between this time, however, December 4th, 2024, 3 p.m., January 1st, 31st, 2025, 2:59. See those times once again. And finally, over on our social media, we are giving away some acrylic standees. So be sure to follow us and engage with us in the way that we instructed on the last slide in order to have an opportunity at one of those acrylic standees. All right, well, the Symphony is not the only thing that's coming with the 3.10.0 update. We've got more things in store for you, including a new character coming. I'd like to introduce you to her right now, please, in this video.
A gentle breeze for my little flowers. Show the kids how it's done. Another Eden. The cat beyond time and space.
What do you all think of id? Thoughts? Perhaps a new favorite for anybody here in chat? Ephemeral offering of flowers, id, voiced by Vanessa Labrie. A vivacious woman who loves beautiful things. Easy to get along with, but difficult to get close to. She prefers to watch others have fun rather than join in herself. Graceful and powerful, she occasionally can be seen to bend over as though in pain. This encounter will be added in the version 3.10. Comment here from art team member K, who says, when I first got the brief, I thought, wait, he's a cool ant type? And she's really important too? And she looks really nice? There were a lot of aspects to include, but I had fun getting them all in there. Her design includes plant motifs, and after reading her quest stories, I can really see why. There are a lot of aspects like that scattered around, so I hope you enjoy looking for those. And she's coming with a sidekick, Hazama. Oh, look at that. A strange being that seems to be attached to id. It stays near her in spirit form, but can manifest when id calls. The name Hazama is one id came up with and serves as little more than a nickname. And now, it is time for everybody's favorite crunchy mechanical meta segment in which you learn, do I want this character based on their abilities and attacks and whatnot? It is time, once again, that's right, for Backy's Battle Tips, brought to you by Backy. Id Edition, Id Battle Tips. Number 1 is an Earth-type, Blunt-type attacker. Anybody who's in need with their Earth parties, rejoice. Make use of her new battle system, Earth Split Sal, unique skill. Earth-type blunt attack on all enemies times 5 XL and guaranteed critical. Consume all Abide and strength increased based on number of stacked Abide. Abide, stack 1 when using learned skill Abide from unique skill. A skill aside from unique skill. Reverberate. Deploy Roaring Bash Stance and user's max MP plus 15% and gain MP regen 3 times. Metal Crusher Kick. That sounds cool. Earth-type blunt attack on all enemies and damage plus 60% if user attacks after target. Gain Delayed Strike for 3 turns and damage when critical increased. All is emptiness. It really is an aunt. This seems like somebody who grew up in the emo era that I did of emo pop rock. All is emptiness. User's power plus 50% and speed plus 50% and gain overcritical for 3 turns. In Roaring Bash Stance, power and speed buff effect and increased times 2. Overpower enemies with the new Chain ability system. Ally all enemy attacks also synergize with her zone ability. Chain ability activates on an ally other than you uses an all enemies attack skill. Activates up to 5 times per turn. Already start to think about what attacks might be good here. Effect, execute chain ability specific Scattering Kick. Scattering Kick, earth type blunt attack on all enemies, XL times 2 and inflict stun. And strength further increased based on number of fists, fist/hammer equipped allies in the front, excluding attacks. 3. Zone ability, area attack. Stack 1 area attack whenever an ally deals damage with an all enemy attack. Consume 3 area attack whenever an ally deals damage with a single enemy attack. Blunt attack damage is boosted based on number of stacks. Hell's Gate. Earth type blunt attack on all enemies, XL times 3, and user's critical rate plus 100% for 3 movement. Earth type attack up 50%, 3 turns, max stack times 3, and Roaring Bash stance attack again. Her stellar skill buffs her. Use it during stellar burst for greater effects. Stronger id means more zone ability stacks means stronger chain abilities. Stellar skill unspeakable end. Once again, love these names. Enhanced. Earth type blunt attack on all enemies, XXL, and user gains singular focus for 3 turns. In stellar burst, strength increase times 20, and user enters Get Serious mode for 3 turns. An ally in the slot to the user's right gains hold ground. Say in the slot, and I think is off the line of scrimmage by a few yards, not an X receiver. Get Serious mode, user's critical rate plus 200% and power plus 100 and endurance plus 100 and spirit. Additional ability enhanced. At battle start and frontline, stack 15 abide on user. This is not the dude. And with 4 fist hammer characters in the front line, deploy Roaring Bash. The tips aren't over because we have a sidekick. Here's Backy's Battle Tips Sidekick Edition. For Hazama, great compatibility with id and other hammer fists users. Auto skill Eternal Unending. Blunt attack on all enemies XL and hammer fist equipped characters, damage plus 50%. 3 turns, max attack times 5. In Roaring Bash stance, party's critical rate plus 15% for 3 moves. When another zone is deployed, strength increase times 2. With 3 blunt weapons, allies in front line, charge stack plus 1. Charge skill, Fragile Illusion. Blunt attack on all enemies, times 5, XL, and deploy Roaring Bash stance. With id Nirvana in front line, it gains strength increased based on number of chains until end of turn. Max 5 hits. Aura 1, Glory. Targets all party members, activates when Roaring Bash stance is deployed. All party members blunt damage plus. Baki recommends focusing on blunt type allies with all enemy skills. Bring Hazama along for even more damage. Some tips here. Focus on all enemy attacks to activate her chain ability. Her stellar skill, when used in Stellar Burst, buffs her with her serious mode. Burn your stacks of Abide by using Earth Split Sol for a huge single hit. Recommended allies include Daisy AS, Virtual Reflection Ciel, Undercover Scribe Renri, Thornbound Witch Shani, Lovely AS, and that, Backy's Battle Tips. Now let's talk about some more new features that are coming, starting with version 3.10.0. Man, that's just an even nice number to land on. To help me introduce these new features are some familiar faces, global version producer Koike-san and global team dev member Baki-san. Take it away, gentlemen.
はい、こんにちは。本日登場2回目の小池です。
同じくバッキーです。
はい、今回ですね、スタイル専用グラスターのアップデートが入ります。はい、その前になんですけれども、まず、特殊グラスターについて、軽く紹介しておければと思うんですが、バッキーは特殊グラスター活用してますか？
もちろんです。定期的にお焚き上げしに行って、目星のキャラの新〇〇の証を、手に入れてますね。はい。
そんな特殊グラスターの〇〇証グラスターなんですけれども、今まではですね、証のグラスターをさらに3つ集めることで新なんとかの証みたいな感じで強化できていたんですけれども、次回アップデートよりですね、さらにその上の極みなんとかの証に強化するようになれます。はい、そもそもですね、グラスターって複雑でよくわからないよという方向けに簡単に説明いたしますと、メインストーリー第2部でですね、解放されるキャラクター強化要素でして、それぞれさまざまな能力を持つグラスターを活性化したりして、能力を高めて、でそれを装備することで、ステータスとかダメージが増えたりするよというものなんですけれども、本来ですね、グラスターが装備できる数が枠によって決められておりまして、でこのなんとかの証系のグラスターについては、他の汎用グラスターと、装備薬が被らないっていうところと、あと効果を発揮するキャラが、グラスターと紐づいているので、とりあえず強くしたいなと思ったキャラの、仲間の証のグラスターをですね、作っておいて損はないかなと個人的に思ったりしてます。
そうですね、作って損はないですよね。はい。ではですね、その新しい証グラスターについての名称の発表をお願いいたします。
はい、極みグラスターです。特化している部分は装備キャラの点命値に応じて全パラメータがですね、最大25上昇するアビリティが追加されます。
それはかなり嬉しいですね。
でさらにですね、装備画面のこのスライドのですね、装備画面のように専用エフェクトが出るようになります。
はい、キャラの後ろに表示されているこの武器種の文様が光ってますよね。ちなみにこの新〇〇の証は作り方が少し変わっているっていうふうに聞いてまして、いわゆる極み〇〇の証もこの専用の作り方があるっていうふうに聞いてます。
はい、そうなんです。どうするかというのは、図でも紹介できればと思うんですが、まずスタイルごとに必要数が異なるんですけれども、各書物ですね、これをそれぞれ集めて証グラスターを作りまして、さらにそれを3つ集めて新証のグラスターを作ります。でそしてその後に今回登場する粛清の証というグラスタですね、こちらを新証のグラスタと交換することで極み証グラスタを作ることができます。
はい、ありがとうございます。そして新たなアイテム、粛清の証の入手方法についてもこちら解説お願いいたします。
はい、こちらがですね、新しい要素になっておりまして、次回アップデートよりアナザーダンジョンクリア時の報酬などで、低確率でドロップする、粛清の断片ですね、こちらを、10個集めることで、粛清の証1つと交換できるようになります。お約束としてお伝えしておきますと、これはあくまでさらにキャラクターを強くできる要素の追加ということで、今後極みグラスターがないとクリアできないといった、難易度の水準を上げるためのものではありませんので、あくまで好きなキャラクターを、もっと強くしたいなという時の、プレイの幅として捉えていただければと思います。
今までの証グラスターとかもそうでしたからね。
そうですね、そしてこの証グラスターを作るためには、お焚き上げという機能を、猫神神社のイベントを開放してですね、それをする必要があったんですが、今回の追加に伴いまして、より多くの方に証グラスターを、触っていただきたいという思いもありまして、イベントの緩和を導入予定です。今までお守り集めというイベントがあったんですが、これをクリアしなくてもお焚き上げ自体はできるように緩和しつつ、攻略中の方やすでにクリアしている方向けにもお守りイベント自体は残しつつ、クリアしているとさらに報酬がもらえるという形に調整させていただきます。
これからこのイベントを始める方にはいい調整ですね。
はい、そうですね。あと、お焚き上げ関連の UI がですね、ちょっと使いづらいというご意見も、以前から頂戴しておりまして、こちらはちょっと次回以降にはなってしまうんですが、UI 改善を予定しておりますので、準備でき次第追ってご案内とさせてください。というわけで、そんなお焚き上げについてなんですが、今まで証とかあと特殊グラスターですね、触ってこなかったという人も、この機会にぜひ猫神神社に行ってもらえたらなと思います。
意外と記憶の書をたくさん持ってて、すぐ作れるじゃんみたいなこともありますからね。
はい、そして続いて、夢見にですね、新たなシステム成績の追加を行います。こちらはですね、次回アップデート以降に追加される出会いを、クロノスの石を消費して行うと、消費したクロノスの石の数に応じて、成績というポイントが溜まっていくという仕組みが追加されます。 そして貯まったポイントに応じてですね、この自動的にさまざまな報酬が付与されるという機能になっておりまして、この際ちょっとご留意いただきたい点がいくつかあるんですけれども、まず基本的になんですが、成績は出会いが追加されるバージョンごとに溜まっていきます。
はい。
例えば今回のアップデートですと、バージョン 3.10.0 ということで、ここで追加された出会いを利用して、1000ポイント貯めたとしますが、次にバージョン、例えば仮にですが 3.10.10 で追加された出会いをクロノスの石を1000個使って出会った場合、それぞれで1000ポイントずつ貯まっているというような感じになります。
これはじゃあリリースしてすぐに出会いを行っても、日にちが経過してから行っても同じ出会いであれば同じところにポイントが貯まるよということですよね。
はい、そうですね。なのでどの出会いでどの成績が貯まるかというのは、夢見画面でしっかり確認していただくようにお願いします。
はい。
であとですね、基本的にそのバージョンで追加された出会いの開催期間が終了してしまうと、もうそのバージョンの成績を貯める手段がなくなってしまうので、出会いの開催期間、あとは成績の有効期間についてもよくご確認いただくようにお願いします。そして成績の貯まり方についてなんですが、クロノスの石を使った数に応じて1ポイントずつ貯まるんですが、優勝クロノスの石を使って出会った場合は3倍の成績が貯まります。
じゃあ例えば優勝クロノスの石を使う運命の出会いの場合、自動的に3000ポイント貯まるということなんですが、例えばその無償クロノスの石も使える仲間との出会い、これを無償石300個と優勝石700個を使って出会った場合はどうなるんですかね。
その場合は、無償の分が300で優勝が700の3倍なので2100ということで合わせて2400貯まります。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。
はい、一応ここスライドでも書かれてるんですが、50個と50個だった場合は無償分が50、優勝分だったら150みたいな感じ、合計200みたいな感じですね。
3倍ですからね。
そうです。はい。そしてですね、成績がたまらない出会いについても解説していきたいと思います。
はい。
大事な点としまして、クロノスの石を使用しない出会い、具体的にはチケットなどですね、こちらを使った出会いについては、成績がたまらないというところと、あとは定常タブにある、無期限の出会いですね、こちらについても成績はたまりませんのでご注意ください。たまる出会いは夢見画面に必ず表示されておりますので、確認するようにお願いいたします。
はい。
続いて成績がたまることで獲得できる報酬についても紹介しますが、ちょっと数が多いので一覧の表を用意しました。
はい、いやこれ聖堂覚醒に役立つアイテム、万象の断片とか、あとさっき出てきた粛清の断片もありますね。
はい、そうですね。あと書物や、グラスタなんかも置いてあると思うんですけれども、これはそのバージョンで追加される新キャラですとか新スタイルのものになりますので、そのキャラクターの育成ですとかスタイルチェンジをサポートするようなアイテムが手に入ります。
はい、ありがとうございます。さらにこの報酬内容に多く見られる成績の雫についても解説をお願いいたします。
はい、こちらですね、星5クラスのキャラクター1人と出会える、夢見のチケットになっているんですが、大きな特徴としてまして、その出会いに紐づく新キャラクターまたは新スタイルですね、こちらが10% の確率で登場します。
ってことは今までの出会いの仕組みで例えるなら、このフィーチャーされたキャラと 10% のその運命の出会いの10人目の出会いが、いわゆる単発でできるみたいなことですよね。
はい、そうですね。ただしちょっと成績の雫につきましては、ピックアップボーナスはないので、そこだけご注意ください。
はい。
成績で獲得できる報酬や条件については、追加されるキャラクターのスタイルなどによって異なるほか、アップデートなどで変更が入る場合もありますので、必ず出会い画面にて報酬一覧を確認するようにお願いいたします。はい、では今回追加されるまとめがこちらになります。先ほどの報酬については、一部は並んでもらえるものもあります。なので周回で頑張りますっていう人も大丈夫ですし、あとは時短として、確実に手に入る成績の獲得を目指してもらっても良いです。自分で合うやり方を選んでもらえればと思います。
そうですね。成績を貯めないと星5クラスやその極みグラスターが手に入らないというわけではないので、自分のペースに合ったやり方で今後も仲間たちと出会ってもらえればと思います。
はい、といったところで、こちらでですね、スタジオにお返しできればと思います。
はい、じゃあ本日2度目のバイバイですね。
はい、じゃあそうですね、また近いうちにお会いしましょう。
バイバイ。
Thank you once again to Koiki-san and Baki-san for helping out with the explanations there. To move this right along, let's talk about the encounters for version 3.10. First, obviously the character that is being introduced, the main event here. Ally encounter id with Hazama as a pickup bonus. A 5-star id appears Stellar Awakened. Encounter after Stellar Awakening to receive an additional 10 shadow points. 5-star id appears at a rate of 10% on the 10th encounter, and you can encounter the sidekick Hazama by encountering 5-star id. You can obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. Some details here. 1,000 paid Chronostones required for each 10 allies bundle. Imaging content are from build under development. Duration of this one from the version 3.1.0 update through December 29, 259 and UTC. Next, Fateful Encounter Concerto series. On the 10th encounter, you are guaranteed to encounter one of the featured 5-star class characters. You could obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. This one, once again, starts from the version 3.10 update through December 29, 2:59 p.m. UTC. No pickup bonus on this one. Next, the Rumbling Secrets edition of Fateful Encounter. On the 10th encounter, Sarius, Blooming Blade Akane, Daisy Another Style, Claude Extra Style, Beautiful Stranger Shannon appear at a 10% encounter rate each, and you can obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. There is no pickup bonus. Same duration for this encounter. And lastly, Journey's Outset Edition. On the 10th encounter, you are guaranteed to encounter one of these dungeon clearing characters, either Flamme Lapis or Tsubame Another Style. You could obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. 1,000 paid Chronostones required for each 10 allies bundle. Same duration, requirements, etc. as before. We are not quite done yet. Let's look a little bit into the future. This is going to be, this is going to be a little bit like our quiz game that we did the last time, the little game we played a little bit. Who do you think, let me ask you in the chat, who do you think this character is? Just by looking at this little fragment of the image here. Okay, some interesting guesses. Some interesting, yeah, I see you. I'll give you another clue. How about this? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a quick hint. That sword to me looks a little bit like a letter opener. Give chat time to respond. That's right. Some of you probably got it. It was the answer is El Seal, costumed antique weapons fanatic. El Seal, voiced by Eileen Mythen, is getting another style. We have comments from the creator here, from designer Shuichiro Yamamoto, who says, "I'm Yamamoto, the designer and lead for Ellie. I figured an antiques maniac like her would have one or two antique outfits, and while I figured it wouldn't be a royal outfit, it would probably look high class. Before I knew it, it turned into Alice." No, I shouldn't tell a lie. The scenario lead asked me, "What do you want to put Ellie into?" And I replied firmly and loudly, "Something Alice-like." Look, he said loudly, I want to be authentic. Ellie is nimble and light, and I wanted to keep those elements, so that's where it came from. That's not a lie. I showed Japan version producer Hirasawa the design. He gave me the okay. So I thought I had free reign to do as I pleased until he brought me back down with a pose correction. Oopsie. Please look forward to seeing the new side of El Seal. And a character is getting a Stellar Awakening. I'll give you a chance to guess on this one too. Who do you think is getting the Stellar Awakening? Now, obviously, if you are looking at the Japan stream, please, no spoilers, no guesses, no spoilers. But who do you think this is? For those who aren't spoiling. For those who are having more fun. This is a character, this is an important character in my lineup, especially at the early stages of the game. Somebody who helped me quite a bit. Yuna! is getting a Stellar Awakening. And additionally, the Mythos Shadow of Sin and Steel is going to be entering the second half. That's right. We're already at the halfway point for this Mythos. It feels like it started just yesterday. Coming soon, Chapter 4, What Remains of What Was. And another character will be getting more. We'll be getting an extra style here. Any guesses for this character? The Coco Extra Style will arrive, and she's got a whole marching band with her. What do you all think of the art? In addition, quality of life updates are coming. Damage indication. Damage values will be marked with quotation marks to make it easier to grasp not quotation marks, with commas. The damage will be marked with commas so that you can more easily understand how much damage you're doing. Rather than just a long string of numbers, it's going to be broken up with commas. That will be added in a future update. All right, everybody, we are nearing the finish line now. Let us summarize not just the Symphony and not just what's coming in the 3.10.0 update. Let's summarize the entire Another Eden Winter Festival 2024. First, the version 3.10.0 releases December 5th. We are crossing over, having a Symphony with Atelier Ryza. The Symphony Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle will debut, and Ryza, Claudia, and Impel will become your allies just by progressing through the story. There are a bevy of campaigns offering Chronostones, including 1,000 Chronostones just for starting the Symphony, and we are increasing today's item up to 1,000 Chronostones for logging in. Once again, we put on our math hats and realized that 15 times 20 is 1,020 days of increased Chronostones for you. There's also going to be a campaign on the Japan side, but I want to tell you about it here because it'll affect you. You'll probably get rewards out of it. A special website is being set up for what this reads here is Aldo Alchemy Challenge. This is a Japanese-only special website, but 500 Chronostones will be handed out if the goal is reached for applicable posts of that. And even though it is a Japan campaign, the global version, all the global players will receive the rewards for that as well, assuming that it is successful. Next, id will be added to the encounter. Your fateful encounter will drop. We have a few system updates coming, including some tweaks to the Grasta system. All stats will be raised up to 25, and the new feature Star Trail. Reminder, collect star trails based on the number of Chronostones used for target encounters and receive various rewards. Free Chronostones will earn 1 star trail per Chronostone used. Then, looking into the future, El Seal Another Style will arrive, apparently from the Looking Glass. Yuna's 5-star Oracle will receive a Stellar Awakening, and we did not mention this before, but a little bonus reveal here at the summary: Manifestation True Weapon Discovery. In addition, Nekoko's Extra Style will arrive, and there will be some quality of life changes regarding the damage indication that we talked about before. The little addition of commas, so it's a little easier to see how much damage to the baddies you are in fact doing. A reminder from the top of the show that we are doing a live stream campaign. Everybody will get Chronostones depending on the number of reactions to the post that is posted again on our social media for both global and Japan. and you can see the numbers here for what you need to reach for and how many chronostones to get. I wish I could give you an update as to how successful we are or are not at this moment. But unfortunately, I am stuck here in the past. However, we will be posting on social media very soon as to whether the goal has been reached. So please check our social media. We'll let you know about that. The reward for the pre-live stream campaign will be sent out December 7th. So very, very, very soon. Check your inboxes for that. Now let's talk about a chance to get up to 3,000 chronostones. Once again, just kind of recapping some of the campaigns from today. Start the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and Secret Castle get 1,000 chronostones. Today's item will be increased to 50 chronostones. Log in every day, get up to 1,000 chronostones. The pre-live stream campaign, we just went over the results of that, which was up to 500 chronostones. Hopefully we hit all of those. And then the number of posts with Aldo's hashtag Aldo's Alchemy Challenge hits the goal count. 500 chronostones will be sent out. This campaign is actually being held in Japan, but it will be sent out in the global version as well. Last but not least, some special encounters for, especially for the Another Eden Winter Festival 2024. Twin Destinies Encounter and Brilliant Encounter. On the Twin Destinies Encounter, Another Style 5-star or Extra Style 5-star are guaranteed on both the 9th and 10th encounters. This is 1,000 paid Chronostone banner. And the Brilliant Encounter, a 4-star character or higher that can change to a 5-star, is guaranteed on the 10th encounter. This is a free 1,000 Chronostone banner. Duration will be from the update through December 8th, so those will be here today, gone tomorrow, practically. Not quite tomorrow, like a few days, but still, very short amount of time, so be sure to take advantage of those while you can. And that does it for this, once again, not so live. I want to thank my partner over here, Varuo, my partner in broadcasting. Everybody, please give a hand to Varuo. An excellent job as a co-host today. Look forward to the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle coming out December 5th. Thank you once again for allowing me to be your community manager, for being such a positive and encouraging community. And just as always, be kind to each other and have a great day. Bye.